Flashback.
About to find out our Week 6 highlight of the night winner. Coming in third place is going to be DZ and the Falcons playing some defense here. Back of the end zone, going to make the interception and watch for the whoop! Pretty tight in there. Gets through the traffic. That'd be a Falcons touchdown. Now, into Philadelphia we go, and it's going to be a King J-Lou show. Unbelievable job as he goes up the sidelines again. There's getting sticky with it, and there's getting L2 and R2 with it. Unbelievable. In he goes. That would come in second place. Just look at the swag. Now coming in first place, number 1, King X21. What an absolute dot. Watch over the middle, just rifles it. Pure dot into the end zone. An absolute dot by King X21, throwing it into that tight little triangle. Secure catch, touchdown. Great job. That was your vote for highlight of the night. Every single team played their game, and half of them were one-score games. Thrilling highlights coming your way. Now, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We have 32 Madden Elite users working their tails off every single day to bring you the finest Madden highlights around.
For what seemed like months, left out in the cold, without a PS5, our good friend Guy Dice, but now he is back.
Oh, are we ever starting our week off right? It's going to be Gyler Dice, aka Ty. He's going to look for Kittle at the back of the end zone here, deliver the strike, and he's going to come in down with the ball, and that's going to be a San Fran touchdown, looking to go up 14-0 here. Going to dial up some play action, going to the opposite corner, looking for Kittle again, and he makes the secure catch. That would make it 14-0 at this point. Fast forward to the end of the ball game. Peter Fry with the throw power over the top and goes into the end zone. It's a 1-point game, and he does not want to go to overtime. Beast mode dialing up the 2-point conversion. Someone's going to win this game by 1 on this play, and going to be the San Francisco 49ers picking up the big win in Pittsburgh. Make the final 35-34 for Ty, aka Gyler Dice. Checking in on an unbelievable ball game. He's going to be putting the inside receiver on a slant, hits his man up the middle, and look at the fight from the 4-yard line. Gets in to make it 28 all now. With 12 seconds left to go, ball game on the line. Can't make up his mind, dialing up all sorts of stuff, but ultimately goes to Kenneth Gainwell, and he's going to make no mistake. I mean, a little bounce off the blockers, but into the end zone. That's going to be a giant win for the Chicago Bears. Big NFC battle. 35-28 your final for Conrad and the Bears. Now picking things up, it's 17-14 for Cincinnati when great job following the blocks. Going to be CJ Rains, aka Hubbard the halfback, off to the races, and in he'll go. That would give Cleveland the lead. Now fast forward 30-17 for the Browns. It's going to be the Bengals at the helm looking towards the corner route, but it's going to be the safety of the Browns stepping up, making the play, and with the score 38-24, Bengals still fighting. They've done impressive things like this in the past. Can they come all the way back? Gorgeous play here to Pitts. But that's as close as they would come in this one, as make the final 38-31 for the Browns, picking up a big home win in Cleveland. King J-Lou hot off that impressive performance in Philadelphia last week, taking on the New England Patriots today and dropping it back to pass, rolling to the right, looking over the middle. Just a great job getting Preston Williams wide open on the post route. Now here is going to be LDZ dialing it up. It's 26-13 late in the ball game, needs 2 scores. Starts with this one right here, rolling to his right, finding his blockers, Mahomes into the end zone. But that's as close as they would come in this one, as 26-20 is the final for King J-Lou and the Miami Dolphins. Here, it's going to be the Carolina Panthers. Again, I don't think anybody puts up 50 more consistently. And here, no different. It's going to be CMC. Notice we're just into the second half, and he's going to run it in, and that'll seal it for the Panthers, who are just absolutely red hot. Make the final in this one, 55-14. Off to Minnesota we go, and backed up and down 7 is going to be the Vikings. Going to go with a little stretch run to the left, gets the blockers. Can CJ Ham hook up with his man? Yes, he can, and great pursuit by the linebacker, but ultimately not able to catch Dalvin, as he's going to go in to score to make it 7-all. And Vikings looking to reply. It's a fourth quarter, 3:13 on the board, 3rd and 8, needing a first down. So they better cook something good up here. Trying to get Fuller open over the middle. Sends the ball, and Fuller unable to hang on, letting down the squad. Hard to walk back to the bench after a drop like that. And somebody who's not going to drop the ball, Joey and the Lions in a great spot, looking to run this thing out. And he's able to bounce off, get up, and to the end zone he goes. That's going to make it 28-21 with hardly any time left. Vikings looking to get down the field. I would throw this ball. This looks like a pretty good dot to me. And X Factor, Caleb Farley, simply says, I'm about to out-athlete you, make you my little... So here, we'll just watch it in real time one time. Did it look open? Well, there we go. That's ball game in Minnesota. Lions doing a great job picking up the win, 28-21, and 500 yards of offense. Doing a great job, Joey and the Lions. So it's the Mahomes-less New York Giants, and Dylan, and oh yeah, next at the helm, D'Eriq King. He's going to go hands off to Chubb, and Chubb going to go up the middle. Be strong all the way in, and that's going to be a Giants touchdown. It'd make it 21-0 at this point, when it's going to be Gibson looking for the reply, the very skilled halfback who Mike drops, makes look amazing quite often. And here up the middle, taking on the defenders and plowing his way into the end zone. But on this day, it's going to be Dylan's Giants going into Washington, picking up the 28-7 win in the NFC East matchup. Now here we have Zona and the Chargers, who have flown cross-country to take on JJ Bands and the Buffalo Bills, and talk about holding your block on the outside. Unbelievable job. That would be a touchdown, and that would be a win for the Chargers. Make the final 24-20 in Buffalo. Here it's Ryan and his Seattle Seahawks visiting the Arizona Cardinals. 3-0 ball game very late in the half, and sending Ross over to the other side of the interior and up the middle, splitting the seams, and nobody's going to catch John Ross. He's off to the races. That would make it 10-0 for about 23 seconds, because start of the second half chooses to kick off to Tommy, and you know what that means. Man just finds the way to split all the differences. Goes up the middle, off to the races. No one ever catches Hawkins. Into the end zone he goes. So that's another big win for Ryan and the Seahawks, back-to-back weeks with wins against divisional opponents. It's the Green Bay Packers traveling from Wisconsin all the way to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders, when it's going to be Grand Marquis with a big user lurk. And it never came up on the screen, but that was a user lurk. Grand from start to finish into the end zone. Big touchdown. That would have him up now here. Going to put Ruggs in motion. Goes across the formation, and even against this secondary, usually a hard time getting loose, but it's going to be King Cube with that 98 throw power of Mike Skaggs going over the top and shaking off the would-be tackler for a big Raiders touchdown. But make the final in this one, Grand Marquis, 51-14, as he's done many times this season, getting to that 50 mark. Starboy and his Jets playing some defense. He's got double Mabels going. Meanwhile, here it's going to be Javon with Darnold rolling to the right, but throwing back to the left. Sometimes we miss certain things, and it felt like that corner route was pretty naked, but it's going to be Ashton Davis into the end zone, picking up the pick six, and the Jets picking up a win in Denver, 51-35, the final for Starboy. Now here in the first quarter, 2:10 to go in the first, is going to be Maurice Jones-Sproles running a seam route right up the middle with a great pass lead to the left, and nobody's going to touch him, getting into the end zone on the Saints. And here we have Jags with the ball once more. It's 14-13, just coming up on the end of half when goes play action, and after missing the first would-be tackler, gets stripped. And it's going to be Old Man Bell finding his way to the end zone, getting the Saints back up in front in this one. But going forward here, 34 all game, closing out, needing a score. They go to Mojo Sproles one more time, and he'll get in and he'll secure the victory for 4-1-2's Jags. Big performance, 462 offensive yards. Justin Fields and the Jags looking good in Jacksonville. Now here we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers up 7 in a huge NFC South matchup, and user lurk by JJ. Let's just back that up a little bit.
It really did. Like, did you not see me?
JJ and the Bucs picking up the win in this one, make the final 23-14 in Tampa Bay. An absolute ton of nail-biters around the league. Let's take a look at who are some of the top performers in our Players of the Week. NFC Offensive Player of the Week, Mecole Hardman, 8 receptions, 255 yards, and it's 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. And NFC Defensive Player of the Week, it's going to be JJ's user, or at least was on the one play we saw, Sean Murphy bunting with 4 tackles and 2 interceptions. Over in the AFC, it's Starboys Jets Saquon Barkley, 13 carries, 143 rushing yards. That was 4 rushing touchdowns on the day to go along with 139 receiving yards. Great day for Saquon. And also from the New York Jets, Ashton Davis with a tackle, 2 interceptions, one that he cribbed. Great day for Starboy and the Jets. It's that time. Let's take a peek at who earned nominee status for your highlight of the night.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he takes off.
We'll trade the entire team away. Yes! I did it to you! You're on the kill.
There's your nominees for a highlight of the night. Make sure you leave your vote in the comments section below. I want to send a huge shout out to Dylan. He does an amazing job with daily podcasts with players from around the league. Great insights, great questions and follow-ups. I've enjoyed every one of them thoroughly. Make sure to check out the playlist on this page that will direct you to his channel. For our question of the day, what I'd like to see in the comment section below is, what is your greatest Madden moment ever? It could be in MUT, it could be in Connected Franchise Mode. For all of our viewers inside or outside of the league, what is your greatest Madden moment ever? So that wraps up our look at Week 7. Thanks so much for coming along for the ride. And for everybody at Diddley Advanced Madden, I'm KMac33, wishing you a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow with Week 8. If a tree falls in a forest, does it make a sound? Kinda like when Houston and Tennessee play their game. Did it really happen? No clips to see here, but Tennessee took the win 31-21.